Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this, yet another in this never-ending series of Spitzenkandidat debates in the run-up to the 2024 European Parliament elections. My name, as you all know, is Heath Ryan, and I will be subjecting these Spitzenkandidats to more of a grilling than, let's face it, the Transparency Register ever has. Now, if you are joining us for the first time today and you have no idea what a Spitzenkandidat is, don't worry. Please refer to our 600-page explainer, which will sort everything out for you in no time at all. And you can rejoin us in 5 years' time for the next debate, when nothing will have really changed. This will all be still largely pointless. Anyway, how about we get some candidates on the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a woman who needs no introduction, so it's a bit weird that I'm giving her one anyway. It is, of course, the woman who is a Spitzenkandidat for the EPP. We all know her and tolerate her. Her name is Mrs. Ursula von der Leyen. Give it up.
Smile and wave elegantly at the camera. Oh, I wasn't supposed to sing.
No.
Oh, no. Ursula 2024.
Oh, simple, inspirational, fantastic. Anyway, moving on, the next candidate we are bringing on is who would usually be the main competitor to the EPP. It is, of course, yeah, I know. It is, of course, a Spitzenkandidat for the European Socialist, Mr. Nicolas Schmit. Thank you. Wow, Nicolas Schmit looking much more excited than usual today. The left is safe, everybody. Anyway, moving on again, we go to a group that realized after the last election that having about 1,000 Spitzenkandidats was fucking stupid. So they've really learned their lesson and instead have sent us, a German who doesn't really speak English. Yes, representing the whatever they're called now, ALDE, Renew Europe, Liberals, nobody understands. Anyway, right.
I call them the yellow ones in the middle.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. von der Leyen.
Ursula 2024.
You did mention that. Anyway, please welcome the woman whose name is a sentence, Marie-Agnes Strack-Zimmermann.
Guten Abend, Europa. These are even safer German hands than Ursula. And don't worry, I won't let distractions like personality or charisma get in the way. Everything you need to know about me, you can tell from my cool sneakers.
Thank you, Mrs. Strack-Zimmermann. Your sneakers are great. But actually, I did want to ask you, since you're here, you were reported yesterday as having said about the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz that he exhibits autistic traits. Do you have any comment on this?
Did I mention my sneakers? Yeah. They're very cool.
Okay. I guess she doesn't. Right, moving on. We're going to move to the right, but not too far right that you can't tell your family you vote for them. No, they're the kind of okay ones. And representing somebody is this very cute old Romanian guy, Valeriu Ghilețchi. Just pretend.
Yes, I shall be mostly talking about how happy I am to be here and how much I hate communists.
Okay, so... Oh, but some other people also hate communists. So you won't be talking about...
How many proto-fascists are in my political group?
Okay.
No, just my party.
Which is?
The European Political Christian Movement. Everybody knows this. I have 3 MEP.
Okay. Seems like it's really worthwhile having you here. Anyway, let's move a bit more to the right and just completely gloss over the fact that Giorgia Meloni isn't here and probably should be. We're going to answer now the question, what would happen to hot Scandinavian men if this Nordic social model just collapsed? Yes, it is the IND's Spitzenkandidat, Mr. Anders Vistisen.
It's great to be here today.
Yeah, you look really happy.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here because it's about time to cut the EU down to size. Drain the swamp. I would begin by firing half of the EU bureaucrats in this city.
Oh, man, you should probably know your audience a bit.
Starting with you.
IND, you say?
Identity and democracy.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, Danish little fascists. After I win, we can work out a deal. Don't worry. Ursula 2024.
Thank you again, Ursula. But speaking of draining the swamp, we actually, as you asked, we got your expenses for your trip here to Brussels. We were able to get to those 3 extra nights in the hotel, full board, prostitutes included. And as you also asked, we have got the expenses paid in Russian rubles, so inflation. And there you go.
Spasiba.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, moving on. We have, I think, still more. One more candidate to welcome to this. Oh my.
Yes, it's me, Bas Eickhout, Spitzenkandidat for the...
Sign me up for that coalition.
Oh, I would have 7 more children with him. Ursula 2024.
Yeah, I mean, what a disgusting representation of the global leftist elite.
As I was saying, Spitzenkandidat for the European Greens.
Bas, I'm so completely the same amount of happy you're here as everybody else. And if you don't mind me saying, I know this goes against the very core of your political beliefs, but I feel like you've raised the temperature in this debate tonight. Even Nicolas Schmit looks excited. So later, if you want to...
If you say so.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Anyway, look, we have apologies from the European Alliance's representative, Melis Rosberg. We don't actually know what the European Alliance is, but anyway. And also, if you're wondering where the left is, they were the guys protesting outside. They didn't want to come in. So, suits them. Shall we get on with things, guys? Yeah? So the topics we have on the table today, I'm really sorry, Mr. Fistingham, or whatever your name is, but yeah, we couldn't go with your preferred topics, which I believe were migrants, and...
Migrants,
yeah. No, we're going to be a bit broader than that. And our topics on the table today are climate change, foreign policy, and EU democracy.
Ursula 2024.
Yeah, who doesn't love a bit of irony? Anyway, let's start with climate change, because Bas,
Yes.
I'd really like to hear your preferred position on
Yes.
this.
Thank you. As you know, climate change is the main challenge facing the Union at the moment.
What? Sorry, Bas, I'm really sorry. And I have to interrupt you, actually, because it turns out that's all we've got time for.
Was?
What?
I came all the way from the Bellarmine.
Yeah, well, it turns out there's just so many of your Spitzenkandidaten that the TV time slot's actually over. And even the College of Europe graduates aren't listening anymore. So, yeah, if we haven't got them, we haven't got a hope. Right, so I guess just in the interest of time, how about just sum up your entire agenda for the future of Europe in one word? Go!
9 words?
One
This
word?
is the class.
How are we
I need at least
supposed to do
3
it?
to explain my
It'll be
complex
here.
How are you
opinion.
going to save the planet in one phrase?
Ursula 2024.